What's up guys, in this tutorial I will show you how to boost your frame rate and increase your overall performance when playing Modern Warfare 2 on your PC. All of my current settings and more tweaks can be found in my extensive guide linked in the description below. First, we will take a look at your in-game graphics settings. Under Display, make sure to set the display mode to full screen. This will help keep a better frame rate while in-game. This will also use up less VRAM, which you can preview at the bottom of your screen under Estimated VRAM Usage. You can change your graphics setting according to this estimation in case you're unsure. Set the display monitor option to the monitor on which you want to play. The display adapter option should be set to your main graphics card. Next, make sure to use the highest screen refresh rate available to you. In my case, this would be 100. Set the display resolution to your native monitor resolution. To reduce some stress on your processor and graphics card, you can make use of the dynamic resolution option, which will adjust the game's render resolution according to your frame rate target. Don't set your FPS target too high, as it would otherwise quickly trigger a drop in render resolution. The automatic aspect ratio should be best for your monitor. I prefer to disable VSync for gameplay and in menus, as it feels like it reduces your frame rate when playing the game. When using a high refresh rate, then this option might be interesting for you, but most people prefer to keep this disabled. Set your custom frame rate limit higher than your screen's refresh rate, but below the maximum FPS you can get. This will allow your system to save some resources. Lastly, you have a couple of options which you can customize to your liking. I appreciate the focus mode option, which will reduce the opacity of other monitors while the game is being played. When this is done, you can go ahead and apply your changes. Next, navigate to your interface settings. Here, scroll down and under Telemetry, you have the option to enable some options which will help you troubleshoot performance issues, such as an FPS counter, VRAM usage, or simply your system clock. In your advanced interface settings, you can also enable network and hardware in-game alert icons to notify you if the game encounters any issues. After taking a look at your Modern Warfare 2 settings, make sure to leave the game running and open up your task manager. Here, in the Processes section, right-click the Modern Warfare 2 process and click on Details. In the Details tab, the Modern Warfare 2 process should be highlighted. Simply right-click the process again and change its process priority to High. This should help maintain a higher frame rate while having other resource-intensive applications running in the background. You can then head back to the Processes section to end some CPU, GPU, or memory-intensive processes from running in the background. In my case, this would be my browser, Adobe applications, or Steam. Make sure not to end processes which could break your operating system. When this is done, you can close the game and your task manager from running. Next, open up your Windows settings. Under System, click on Display. Make sure that your main monitor on which you're playing Modern Warfare 2 is selected. Scroll down and set the scale and display resolution to their recommended values. This is especially important if you're using an abnormal screen resolution as I am, and can already fix performance-related problems with the game. In your advanced display settings, ensure yourself that you're using the highest possible refresh rate for your monitor to prevent losing out on frames while in-game. Under Related Settings, click on Graphics. Here, you'll be able to assign a graphics preference for applications and games when they are running on your PC. To add Modern Warfare 2, click on Browse, which will open up your File Explorer. The default install location for the Battle.net version is in your Program Files, Call of Duty. Here, make sure to select the Call of Duty game process and click on Add. Next, click on Options for the game and make sure to set your graphics preference to high performance. This will make sure that your graphics card gets utilized as soon as you launch the game. When this is done, you should make sure to enable Windows Game Mode. In the gaming section of your settings, click on Game Mode. Here, enable Game Mode, which will disable some Windows services from running well in-game and prevent apps from showing an overlay. In the Windows Update tab, proceed to download and install the latest update before restarting your PC. This will make sure that you're running the latest Windows version, which can improve your performance depending on how often you update your OS. When all of this is done, you should additionally make sure that your graphics card driver is up to date. AMD users should make use of the AMD Radeon software. If you have an NVIDIA graphics card, then you can make use of the GeForce Experience application. A download link to both applications will be in my extensive guide linked in the description below. Open up the application. In the driver section, proceed to download the latest driver. GeForce Experience will then automatically install the driver, and it should only take a couple of minutes to complete. While in your GeForce Experience application, navigate to your settings. You can follow along using the AMD Radeon software, as both applications are quite similar. In your General Settings, scroll down and make sure that the Image Scaling option is enabled. NVIDIA Image Scaling, or NIS, will allow you to run the game in a lower resolution, and your graphics card will then help upscale the resolution with minimal effort. This has helped boost frame rates for a lot of users playing any game on their PC, and I strongly recommend playing around with these values until you find a good middle ground. In my case, setting the render resolution to 77% and sharpen to 19 produces the best visual quality while saving on VRAM and other resources when playing Modern Warfare 2. To get the most out of your PC's components and peripherals, it's suggested to update additional drivers from time to time. In your Device Manager, expand your disk drives, display adapters, monitors, network adapters, and universal serial bus controllers. For each, right-click the device you are using and select Update Driver. On the next window, select Search automatically for drivers. Lastly, in case you notice any startup, display, or similar issues when intending to play Modern Warfare 2, then open up your File Explorer. Here, navigate back to where the game is installed on. You can also find your install location through the Battle.net or Steam launcher. Right-click the Modern Warfare game process and select Properties. In the Compatibility section, make sure to check the Disable Full Screen Optimizations option before applying your changes. Additional steps, information, and settings for Modern Warfare 2 will be listed in my extensive guide linked in the description below. I hope this helped you out. Leave a comment if you have any questions, and see you in the next one.